guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought it might be a little bit more fun and a little bit more relaxing for me if I just did like a get ready with me. I'm just gonna apply my makeup like I would normally do on a regular day basis and just kind of talk to you guys and kind of update you on what's going on in my life and just have fun playing with makeup. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and let's get into the video. So I'm first going to go in with the Maybelline Master Prime Hydrate and Smooth. Guys, I can't believe that August is almost over. My baby's about to turn 1 year. I can't believe that that's happening. I mean, they grow up so fast, and obviously everybody tells you that, which is kind of tiring that they say that, but then you're kind of like, yeah, they do, because it's right in front of you. But anyway, I can't believe he's turning 1 year old. He has such a big personality that sometimes I don't know what to do with him, because he's so loud and makes himself known to the world, and it's very sassy. He's getting better though, but before he would just scream and yell at us. Like if we told him to stop doing that, he'll just be like, "Rah!" You know, be a little sassy pants. But he's getting better at that. And I just applied the Milani eyeshadow primer onto my nose. He does not like sitting in his high chair for meals. He rather just play and eat when he wants. He'll just come up to me and Jared and eat off our plate. And he is just ready to be grown up. I'm not ready for him to be grown up. I'm taking my Fit Me concealer to Spots Conceal. But in other news, thank you all so much for those of you who have subscribed and watched my channel. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you're learning something, are supporting me. Thank you so much. I really am so grateful for that. When you're in the process of building a channel, you don't know if anybody's gonna subscribe to you, and you don't know, like, you ask yourself, am I good enough? Like, what do I have that people will want to watch, you know? Because they're specifically for makeup and like makeup tutorials and things like that, there are so many out there on YouTube, so many incredible talented people. But, and then me, who I'm still learning, I'm nowhere as near as talented as a lot of those people. And I'm like, but I think that a lot of people can relate to that, because we're all still learning and growing. And, you know, as I find products that I really like, I like sharing them with other people, with you guys. I'm using my BareMinerals foundation stick. Does anybody feel like this year has flown by though? Like, I just feel like it's flown by, and I can't believe it's already almost September. Next, you know, it's going to be Christmas, New Year's Eve, and then it's 2020, which seems so weird, us getting that high up in years. And maybe it's just because now that I have a kid, he's growing up so fast that I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I'm super excited. Okay, here's the honest truth, and I hope my husband doesn't mind if I say this, but I can't wait to have another baby. That's like my next thing that I'm looking forward to, is having another baby. But me and my husband are waiting just a little bit longer, because we want Ronan to be a little bit older than he is now, but not too much older, because I'm not gonna wait forever. My sister is expecting at the end, well, her due date's at the end of the month, but the doctor said that she's probably going to be expecting early, which we figured because she was early with her first one. But yeah, so in a couple weeks we might have a little girl in the family. Right now we have 2 boys. She is going to be a little bit feisty. She already is in my sister's tummy. She just is going to be super fun to have. My nephew is a little bit more quiet and laid back, Whereas Ronan, my son, he's like a fireball, and he just is constantly moving around and be center of attention. I know she's going to be a loud child. And not specifically like screaming loud, but just like personality-wise loud. She beats my sister up inside. I'm so sorry for my sister. This has not been an easiest pregnancy for her. The first one was super easy, and I've heard that the first one is usually the easiest for most people. I don't know if that's true or not. Have any of you that have had kids, have any of you had this similar situation where your pregnancy was super easy, or was it super hard? Leave in the comments below and let me know, because it would be interesting to find out for sure kind of what the odds are versus easy pregnancies and harder pregnancies. I'm just going in with my Laura Mercier concealer now. I'm just doing my eyes. So this past week I went down to Georgia to visit my friend for her wedding, and it was so beautiful. She was so happy and excited, and I'm super happy for her and her new husband, and I wish them all best of luck and happiness in the world. But while I was there, I met up with some friends who I've known since I was super little, and they're basically like my second family. And they took me back to the airport to go back home, and I got to the airport and my flight had already left. I was like, what? I don't understand. Why did it already leave? And they said, well, it was changed. And I was like, yeah, but I never got the notice that it changed. The earliest flight that they can get me was the next morning, really, really early, like 6 something or other. And I was like, fine. So we drove a whole hour back to their house, and I just spent the night there. And then I got on my flight. We had to leave like at 3 o'clock in the morning to get there at 4. So that way I had time to get through security and get to my gate and things like that, to make sure I had plenty of time. I called, when I got home, I called them, and they said that, well, we have a confirmation that the email that we sent out back in June that the flight had changed was sent. And I was like, well, I never got the email. And at this point, I was blaming Southwest for everything. And apparently it was sent to an old email that I had, and that's no longer active. But the Southwest was connected to my now Gmail. Like any emails that came from Southwest to that email came to my new email. And it never did. So, but they're like, I said, well, what can you guys do? And they said, nothing really. I mean, we have confirmation it was sent, and if you don't have access to that email anymore, then that's not our fault. But I did technically, because all the Southwest emails were supposed to be forwarded to my new email. Anyway, so that was kind of a bummer. So I got home, instead of Sunday night, I got home Monday afternoon, and I was kind of bummed because I missed my work, and my husband was sick, so he missed work. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, this is not going the way I wanted it to. But anyway, made it home safely. My son didn't quite like the flight back home, but he's okay. And there were very nice people that we sat on the plane next to, so they kind of helped me with him. He was so kind of tired of being on a plane, and in fact we had a plane land in California, but we were continuing on to back home. And after everybody got off the plane that were supposed to get off the plane, they allowed anybody that was still on the plane to move up. So I grabbed my son and we started walking up to the front of the plane, and then I turned and sat back in the seat, and he got so mad because he thought we were getting off the plane and we weren't. So it was fun to go back home, and because Georgia's where I grew up. So it was fun to go back home and see all of the people that I grew up with. All those people raised me, and I got to see all their kids grow up too. So it was really cool to do that. And hopefully I told my husband, I was like, I want to start like a fund that we put into every month to save up to go to Georgia because tickets aren't cheap. It's like on the other side of the United States from where I live. I'm now going in with my L'Oreal mascara. So that was my fun plans for the summer. Basically stayed home all summer and watched kids, and then I got to Georgia, which was super fun. But it was a very short visit. It was only the weekend, so I wish I could have stayed longer, but maybe someday. A couple years ago when my other friend got married, we went there and we stayed there for like a week down in Georgia, which was really nice. So we got plenty of time to see everybody, and my husband got to see Georgia and what it was like. I forgot about the humidity. This last trip when I went on, I was like, oh, everything's gonna be great. I'm gonna curl my hair. And then I got off the plane and like the humidity just hits you smack in the face. And I was like, oh wow, okay, so it was super hot when we got off the plane. And then the day of the wedding, I curl my hair and it looks super good. And then humidity hits and then my hair is just like a frizzy, curly, wavy mess. So I tried really hard to tame it. I gotta put my hair back here because it's wanting to stick up. I accept my hair, even though it's still a frizzy mess, but it's not as bad as if living in Georgia in humid weather. But I mean, I think I accepted it here just because I could now do a little bit more things with it than I could in Georgia. I'm gonna go in with my bronzer now. So I'm still on the hunt for like a contour shade to use from the from the drugstore. Because I really like this L'Oreal one, but I feel like it's still a little bit too orangey for what I want. Hesitant to buy anything because I'm like, what if I buy the wrong shade? Any of you guys have any tips or products that you guys use that you guys really like from the drugstore? Because I would love to know, because I'm kind of lost when it comes to that sort of thing. All right, last thing to do is lips. I'm using my NYX Butter Gloss. I can't find my eyebrow pencil, so when I find it, I will definitely do that part. All right, now I'm just gonna set the face. And now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Highlighter palette. Shade right here. These don't have names, but it's like one of the lightest shades here, except for the white, but that's like glitter. This palette is so good, guys. There's so many options. What I like about it is from e.l.f. and so it's super affordable, which I absolutely love. There's not a lot of products that I have tried from e.l.f., but the products that I have tried, I really do love. Like their camo concealer is really good because it's so full coverage, but it does dry super fast, so you have to be quick about it and like do one eye at a time or one area that you're doing. The putty primer is really good too. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys just love sitting down and letting me talk to you and just playing with makeup, because I love sitting down and just playing with makeup. And when I get to do it and talk to friends, it's super fun. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload any videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.